Wonder Watsons. What's up, YouTube? You know what it is. Wonder Watson's here. Doing our riveting reactions. And you already know, Wonder Watson, wallop that like button. It helps the algorithm. Comment, because we will respond. And subscribe, because that means the world to us. Now in this clip here, it says a woman laughs after 2 kids die in a DUI crash. Let's get into it. For all you parents, let's not get too upset here.
No, you're lying. This is a dream. This is a fucking dream right now, bro. Please wake me up. Please, I'm begging you, wake me up.
Losing a child is an unbearable pain that no one would wish even on their worst enemy. But for Brian, this nightmare became a reality when a drunk woman sped through the Swan Boat Club's parking lot and crashed into its hall, where his wife, 2 toddlers, and 12-year-old son were celebrating a 2-year-old's birthday party.
What the heck? Damn.
The woman driving the car was identified as 66-year-old Marcella when her vehicle crashed into the building.
Marcella. She looked like she didn't even give a damn either.
The impact threw everyone across the room, and the little kids, Zane and Alana, were tragically run over. At first, everyone thought a bomb had gone off, but as the dust settled, they realized it was a car that had burst through the event hall wall. Those who were unharmed began searching for the toddlers and rescuing others trapped in the debris when they discovered that Zane was pinned under the vehicle. In an effort to free him, the car had to be lifted, and he was brought outside, but he was in a life-threatening condition. Amid the chaos, Brian's wife, Mariah, and his 12-year-old son, Jaden, were still missing. And the worst part was that Brian had no idea about the tragedy yet, as he hadn't been at the party.
Yo, she was barreling through there.
Okay. The firefighters are coming right over here.
You running to that big ass building.
They're on their way.
Take care of the baby first.
Yeah.
Take care of the baby first.
Which one?
Right there.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might
There's
not
probably
know,
in there playing
performance
all
and
types of
durability
kid
go
games.
along with it.
Man, can you come with me just for a second? Are you driving? You driving the car? Can you come with me just for a second? Okay. Sit up.
What? That's her sitting right there?
Okay. Where are you going with her? Over towards my car? Okay. What happened?
I passed out.
Okay. Have you been feeling ill or anything?
Nah.
Yes.
Were you here for the
We
party?
would be in there
What were you-
jumping
what
the
were you
shit
out
out
there?
that lady.
Whole club for? Are you a
I
member?
was just coming
We
down
would be
here.
teeing off on her until the cops came.
Have you
I
been drinking
swear.
it all today?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. When's the last time you had something to drink?
Probably half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago. What do you drink?
Wine.
Wine? Okay. Have it. What's
She was drinking wine, so she was
Marcella.
hella
Marcella
gone.
what? Listen, okay, you don't have any weapons on you, do you?
No.
All right, I'm just going to leave you back here just for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you need to see any medical attention right now?
If she has not even a single bruise, no blood trickling down her nose, no head trauma, like she looked like she was part of the party.
I'm going to roll down this window over here just to get you some air, okay? Just,
The guy down the street,
yes, sir.
the guy also hit his car, whoever was driving, hit his car down the street too.
Okay.
So this guy was out of here, yeah, this guy was out of here.
Okay. We'll take care
Damn
of it.
the
It's gonna
dude
take us a
down the
little bit
street.
so we can get you out.
I'm just saying that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Is anybody in there?
In here?
Like, how come people just be driving into stores? And
Is anybody in here?
It always be like some old person too.
I don't think that.
Okay. Alrighty. So what's going on today?
What's going on?
I went out to lunch with some friends, and I came back and came down to the boat club, and I drove up to the boat club, and that's the last thing I remember.
1 second. Just because you're in handcuffs, I gotta read you this, okay?
Okay.
That's the last thing you remember. You ain't got no head trauma.
Anything you say can and will be used against
You remember
you.
everything.
Do you wish to speak to me?
Pardon?
Do you wish to speak to me? Like, do you want to have a...
No, I'm good.
Like, do you want to talk or no?
Oh, I'm just hoping no one was hurt.
Oh, sure.
A lot of people were hurt.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So what happened today? Where were we at today?
I went to lunch with some friends.
Okay, about what time was that?
Noonish.
Where was that at?
Noonish, we had in brunch.
What'd you drink there? Did you drink water, pop? Anything?
I had a glass of wine.
Just one glass of wine?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you had one glass
Yeah,
of wine at
fucking
Verna's.
Tall boot
After
glass.
that, what happens? You leave at noon. Where do you go?
Came home.
What do you do when you get home?
I just came home and just kind of chilled out and was waiting for my husband to get up. He was taking a nap.
Okay. Did you drink anything else there? Did you take any medication or anything?
No, I didn't even get a drink down here because
Okay.
I never made it this far.
Okay.
Marcella was not
Why
only
is she-
lying about how much she had been drinking that day, but also about having passed out when the crash occurred, something that would soon come to light. At the scene, a few people approached the breezeway where the car had come to a stop, finding Jaden and Mariah in very critical condition, as the impact had thrown them to the opposite side of the building.
Them kids be fragile too. I ain't gonna lie, this is actually kind of hard to watch though.
Mariah was drifting in and out of consciousness and was immediately taken to the hospital, where she slipped into a coma. Jaden was airlifted to another hospital, as he was bleeding profusely, and every second was a matter of life and death.
Okay. And then where were you driving to?
Just from Vernus to here.
To here? What were you coming here for?
Home.
Like, oh, so you're going from Verna's to home?
Yeah.
And you left Verna's at noon?
Yes.
Wait, she was coming to the building
But
to
did
go
you
home?
first?
I'm home here.
Oh, okay. So you were trying to go from Verna's to home.
Yes.
How long were you at Verna's then?
Maybe an hour. Not even that long.
Okay. So you made no stop
Oh,
between
man,
Verna's and here?
No.
The way
When
she's
did you
talking
go
is
back
just
in?
making me mad.
About noon.
About noon. Okay. This is a preliminary breath test. Michigan
She
law
is just
requires
talking
you to submit to a
mad
preliminary breath
normal
analysis
and
upon request of a peace officer.
chipper.
Your refusal.
Like,
to
I just
submit
ain't
this
running
request
to this
could
whole
result in you being
building
charged
with
with
party
one fraction
going
of the
on.
penalty of up to $100 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a preliminary breath test. I just want to see where you're at with your alcohol level. If you have one glass of wine, it's going to be really low, okay?
Okay.
So just go ahead and blow like you're blowing a balloon, okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you.
But that shit, it was whistling like there was some alcohol in it.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary.
Do you remember what happened when you were going around here?
No, not really. I pulled into the parking lot and I thought I was driving up to the boat club.
She was
and
going like
evidently
60.
I was driving right into the pavilion.
When you got to the
I was
parking lot,
pulling into the parking lot. Yeah, you
I
did. You
don't
was pulling
remember.
You
in.
don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay.
You were barreling in.
After this parking lot, you don't remember anything.
I don't.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all the questions I have for you now.
Hey, if she passed out, she must have landed on the steering wheel, pushed the gas down full throttle, and was asleep like this. And staring at mother.
0 to 10. 0 being like you're stone cold sober, you can drive perfectly. 10 being you're passed out drunk. Where do you think you're at right now?
7.
A 7? Okay. Do you think you're okay to
7.
drive?
I wouldn't want to drive. No.
You wouldn't let you drive?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just give me 1 second, okay? Sorry, my phone's ringing. I think it's gonna be my boss.
All right.
I apologize.
Marcella would later go on to deny everything she had told the officer in a subsequent
yeah.
interview, but one of the police reports included a statement from her husband who revealed that she was an alcoholic and that it had been a serious problem in their relationship. The host of the party, Kristen, Mariah's best friend since they were 5 and also her children's godmother, had organized the party for her 3-year-old son.
Dang.
She was the first to find Alana after the crash.
If she organized the party, you know, she probably thinking like, man, it's my fault for organizing the party there. I would think that's what she would think.
And what she saw was something no parent should ever have to witness.
Are you familiar with Mariah Dodds?
since we were 5.
Are you familiar with her children?
Yes, they're my godchildren.
Was Mariah invited to the party?
Yes, she was.
Did anything out of the ordinary happen then?
Yeah, there was very loud, what sounded like a bomb, and I was right by the door, so I ran in, and it looked like a bomb at that point. I didn't know what happened. There was just...
You gotta feel lucky to be alive,
his
but
son and his cousins right in the doorway. They
or
were just
at the same time to be alive.
everywhere. Then I seen one of the little girls got put on top of the bar because she was thrown behind it, and so I got her off the bar and set her
Man,
down.
look at that place.
Then I seen Marcella coming around the side of her car. I grabbed her and I started yelling at her. And
That's it?
somebody yelled, "There's a kid under the car." So I told her to pop her trunk so we could get a jack. I could smell alcohol on her. I kind of realized like she just drove her car into the building. So at that point I told her just to get the F away from me, and I threw her down.
You testified just a moment
That's
ago
it.
at some point people started yelling.
That camera
"There's a kid under the car." What did you do?
would
to
show
that?
I seen Zane. He was
our
underneath
family
the driver's side wheel.
killing that lady, didn't it?
And he was reaching out. So when they lifted, I got underneath it and pulled him out.
The ones who carry us. The selfless sacrificer of hairs
Yeah,
and
they definitely packed this with a lot of ads. For sure.
queen who unites different friend groups. The bold leader when the night is young. Kate Spade.
And how many people y'all sponsored by? Good grief.
Put him on my lap, and the back of his head was bleeding. And his arm was just kind of limp and all bloody. He had blood on his shirt and his face. But I asked him if he knew who he was, and he said, "Who I am." He said, "Yes, God, Mom." Somebody yelled to me, "There's another." I handed Zane to my sister and tried to go back under for Ivana.
And what did you see when you got to the breeze?
Man, I bet these like jury testimony these things be sad to watch when they be telling these stories.
In the door frame, Alana was wedged in between it.
Everybody in that shit crying.
But she was already
Judge like,
blue
keep my tears in.
Despite her own shock and grief, Kristen did everything she could to help Mariah and her children, guiding first responders to where they were. Tragically, little Alana had lost her life from the initial impact, and baby Zane passed away in the ambulance from his injuries. When Brian received word of the accident, he rushed to the scene, unaware of the full extent of the tragedy. It was only when an officer informed him that 2 of his young children had not survived, and that his wife and eldest son were on ventilators that the devastating reality began to sink in.
Man.
I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Yo. He's crying out.
Come on, bro.
God, don't you?
Not me. Not me. Come on, bro. I didn't do nothing. I haven't done nothing. I haven't done nothing, bro. No. 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 You're lying. This is a dream. This is a fucking dream right now, bro. Please wake me up. Please, I'm begging you, wake me up.
He ain't gonna be able to do nothing for a long time.
He's lying, bro. Please, he's lying. Bro, please. Please, he's lying. Please tell me he's lying. Please. There's no way. They just was with me. No, bro, he's lying. He's lying. Bro, he's lying. I'm begging you. He's lying, Mike, he's lying, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Wait, why is...
I was just with him. Stop.
I mean, I know it's recording for content, but...
Stop. He's lying.
Who's is it the police officer's body cam recording? Somebody have their phone out and recording this nigga crying?
Listen, stop. Oh, she's lying. Listen to me. Just listen to me. I can't breathe.
Yo, we're watching him go through the stages of grief right now. He's in the denial phase right now.
They went to a birthday party. They went to a birthday party.
Already. We're all done now.
So, my oldest son passed away through natural causes. And I remember being so hurt, like feeling like I couldn't do nothing. Like I couldn't, all the simple pleasures of life, like you just can't have fun. You can't laugh. You can't eat. There's no sex. There's no, any joys that you wanted. I just couldn't. I felt like I would be wrong to just have any feeling of feeling happy, you know? Man, then the mind is so connected to the body because I was so hurt. Like, I got so sick. Like the flu, just off of it in my mind. And that's through natural causes. I feel like the Lord brought him home, so he's in heaven. I couldn't imagine my kids getting ran over by this lady during the DUI.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. You need some help?
can you take these off or
Yeah,
not?
sure.
Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Get them while you can. Who's got the sauce?
Man, they sponsored by Zaxby's
Taken
too?
Uber since 2019. This is the money glitch that's getting women properly compensated.
I'm not gonna run away.
I trust you.
I'm not gonna run away.
I know. I trust you're not going to. But when we
Her
do leave,
laugh.
I gotta put it back on.
So
when we
annoying.
leave the jail. That's just policy procedure. You lose your pants? I don't want you to
And then she
fall.
just does it again right on cue.
I'm gonna try to hold you up here, okay?
Okay.
We might bump into each other, but that's all right.
No barriers.
Does she not know what she just did?
Took both of them. No. Listen.
She is like oblivious to it.
No. I can't do it right now, Mike. I can't do it. Look what he just did to me. Look what he did to me. Don't do that, bro. Look what he did to me. Don't do that, bro. Mike, don't tell me. Look what he did to me. Look what he did to me, bro. He didn't do that. I didn't do that.
When he say, "Look what he did to me," what does he mean by this? Is he? I think he's talking about the Lord doing it to him. What y'all think? Think the Lord he talking about?
Drunk did that, bro. I didn't do that. That drunk bitch did that. She decided to do that stupid shit, bro.
To lose almost your entire family in a single day is a heartbreak beyond comprehension. Yet Marcella treated the situation as if it meant nothing. Even during her interview, she showed no guilt and repeatedly told officers that she had only had one drink before the accident.
So we know
Man,
you're
she
a
got
runner
that.
for 1210, and then you
Prison
say you
outfit
go
from
to-
1930 with the ball and chain on.
That's not exactly accurate because I have surveillance footage of you at the boat club at 3 o'clock.
I don't know. I know that the party started at 3 o'clock.
But she don't remember nothing.
I was there a little bit before that.
Lady, you
Do you have
remember?
any children?
No.
No?
I may have stopped home just to check on my husband to see what he was up to. So I could have.
Okay.
Look, she
And then you
balled it
stopped
right
at
in the top of her head
and
because
then
she's
you had another
so
glass of wine.
I don't believe so. No.
crazy.
How often do you drink?
I was drinking quite a bit there, but I've kind of switched over and I'm doing a free now.
What's a free?
It's alcohol free.
And
Oh,
you
happy
know,
hour.
rushed into the building, right?
I know.
Do you know what happened?
I do not know. Again, I just had one glass at.
I actually remember everything before, after, but she don't remember
Vodka?
driving into that building.
Surveillance footage from Marcella's house clearly shows her drinking a few hours before leaving.
Oh, she looked
a detail that was
drunk.
also
Oh, look,
highlighted by the sergeant in court. As a result, while backing out of her driveway to meet her husband, Marcella struck her neighbor's car and then sped off before leaving. A detail that was
So either
also
she
highlighted
drunk,
by the sergeant in court.
or she got
As
an
a
STD.
result, while backing
That's
out
the
of
way
her
she walked.
driveway to
I'm
meet
sorry.
her husband, Marcella struck her neighbor's car
And
and then
her
sped
backing out
off
the
toward
building,
the
she
club.
smashed into a
One
car.
glass at Myrna's.
Yes, and I might have had a glass at the boat club.
When at the boat club?
She left her house, smashed into a car,
Had a glass
and
of
sped
wine,
off.
and then blacked out in the back of the car.
Yes.
Well,
She should have
that's
just
not-
stayed home.
Okay.
Okay. because your car is going 50 miles an hour.
I said 60.
Drives into the building.
She's going 50.
So you didn't go to the boat club before the crash. Okay, and we know the crash was at 3.
Okay.
And we know that Verna's was at 12:10 because the alcohol level you were at 4 o'clock, it's not practical, it's not feasible that you had 1 glass of wine. So then it's not.
So she went and got that glass of wine already hammered.
The boat club, because your car drives into the building and everybody stops drinking. Nobody's drinking, and you didn't go over to the bar and get a drink after you drove into the car. No.
And I don't remember any of that.
My name is Raquel Smothers. I am Mariah's sister. We were supposed to be planning a birthday party for Zane, not a funeral. No, when you have medical conditions, you should never get behind a wheel whether you are drinking or not. I will never look at the month of April the same ever again. My birthday was a few days prior. The babies were just at my house.
I mean, I feel bad for her, but
They were sitting at that table, eating, and this woman crashed her car through this building, destroying all of our lives. My nephew and my sister are still fighting for their lives today. I had to be.
so imagine you crossing the street and the cars, what's like usual the speed limit? Like 45? And the cars be like kind of zooming past real quick. So you going 50. You just be in that party. That car would just smash through. You probably wouldn't even feel it. You just came through so fast.
Be the one to tell my sister her babies were gone when they removed her ventilator yesterday. She said, "How am I supposed to live without my babies?" I had to see their very last moment before their car was removed.
No, I take that back.
I'm still mad that the lady wasn't beat up. Like, how y'all let her leave there unscathed after all that?
Love shoes? You'll love this. Welcome to Shoe Station, your destination for all
Man,
your
they sponsored by
favorite
Shoe
brands,
Station too?
styles,
They talking about
and
Zaxby's,
top
Shoe
brands
Station.
like Brooks,
I can't remember the
Ralph,
other
and Asics.
ones.
Birkenstock.
And that's when they call it like a white halo effect, and it just
A white halo effect? What you
Because
talking
your
about?
level,
You making up stuff?
you were a .21.
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
Oh, yeah. So .08 is the legal.
Dang.
1 glass of
.08 is the legal limit. She was 2.1. I don't even know what that means.
0.02. So that would equal about 10 drinks within an hour.
Oh wow, that's
She averages 10 drinks an hour.
Yes.
And then you.
Well, she would drink you under
you
freaking table, coffee table.
And then you walked from the bar at the boat club to the party.
To my car.
To your car.
Oh yeah, she looked like a zombie when she was walking to the car.
So you walk back to your car. What happened when you get in your car? What do you remember?
That's where I don't really remember anything.
Oh, she didn't remember it.
If Marcella had truly passed out,
Hey, y'all ever seen what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? When he's like what is it? Wolf of Wall Street. When he was so messed up, he just crashed into all the cars and didn't even remember he's on them Quaaludes. That's what she's trying to act like.
or didn't remember what had happened, she wouldn't have been able to shift gears from reverse to drive after striking her neighbor's car. In the street view, it's clear that she hit the vehicle here, then drove straight without hitting anything else, and consciously steered at this point but failed to brake, likely because she was intoxicated.
So we're going to start fresh.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you a very blunt question.
Okay.
Are you an alcoholic?
I don't believe so.
I see you're getting a little
She
more.
said, I don't believe so.
I think
I have to ask these hard questions, and you need to look into yourself
right.
and answer this.
Why are they just treating her so
I
politely?
drank considerably more when I was not drinking free. But since I
She should be in fear of her life.
I'm not drinking nearly as much.
at this point, you are trying to deceive us with how much you drank yesterday and where you were at between noon and 3. So this is your one opportunity
Like, lady,
to tell us the truth.
we seen you walk from your
And
house
not deceitful. Because there's only going to be
looking
one
like
two
a
ways that
number of zombie movies that I watched on Tubi.
you're a liar, no good, criminal.
Okay.
All right. Second way, she's sorry for what happened. She wants to own up to what she did, and she wants to take responsibility.
The day that happened, that the kids were with me, and we was just having a normal day. I was just playing with them, getting them dressed and ready for the birthday party.
That got to be
and once their mom picked them up,
shout out
30 to
shirt that he's wearing,
maybe
like, to
40
his
minutes,
kids.
probably, maybe an hour at tops. I was getting calls from my phone constantly from people I haven't met in years, family members. I felt in my stomach something was very wrong. My brother finally got a hold of me and told me there was an accident at the boat club. When I made it to the boat club, a chapel guy came on my corner, and I dropped straight to the ground. I started screaming because I knew they was gone. I knew in my heart they was gone. So I told him not to tell me. I begged him not to tell me.
I feel real bad for Buddy, but he do got the Pee Wee Herman
was airlifted to the University of Michigan.
edge up.
I didn't even have time to grieve. I didn't have time to process.
Man, bump y'all. He's still alive. You can
Because
pick
I had to
him.
rush to U of M. I had to make sure Jaden was okay. When I got to the University of Michigan, Jaden was on the table, covered in blood. He had 9 to 10 doctors all on him, trying to work on him, and his eyes seen me. And I kept telling him to fight.
9 to 10
I kept telling him to keep
doctors
fighting.
working on
And
you
all he did was
at
bleed.
one time?
At that time, I stayed at
That seems like a
University of
little too many,
Michigan for 2
like
weeks. I
5
never
too many
told him.
doctors
His brother and
in a way.
sister were gone.
You probably are the most hated person in the United States. You drove your car into a
He said she one of the
birthday
most
party.
hated persons in the
Killed
United
2
States, and
kids.
she was like,
Oh.
huh? And she just laughed again.
We're at the hospital in critical condition right now.
Oh no.
Adults as well.
That is why I'm trying to get the truth.
How
from
does
you,
she not
Marcelo, so I
know
can tell the
that people were
prosecutor
hurt?
That you're not a
She's just now finding
low-down,
out
dirty
that they're
drunk
hurt?
that wants to
People
go
hurt?
out there and kill kids.
Oh gosh, no.
I'm looking for the truth,
Oh my
Marcella.
gosh, Golly, no.
The truth needs to come out because you are the most hated person in the whole United States right now. I guarantee this is
I'm
national
telling you.
news. I've been doing this for a long
Yeah.
time.
My kid's mom would be in that room being told her Miranda rights for murdering this lady. Guaranteed.
I've sat across the table from killers before, like really, really bad killers. You're not that person.
And I don't remember. Honestly, I do not remember.
Just because you don't remember didn't mean it happened.
Like that.
Well, you're not being truthful about how much you drank. You're not.
What's the difference though? Whether she say that she remembers or not? Just the
With one glass of wine.
we know that she remembers.
Took for me, I would never ever get back. My daughter was trying to be just like me playing basketball. She just celebrated her 8th birthday. Zane was about
Dang,
to be
man, that girl's
5.
8-year-old.
To the ones who carry us.
And it's sponsored by Kate Spade. I don't even know what that is. It's like a girl
The
store.
bold leader when the night is young. Kate Spade.
It's sponsored by Motorola Razor. Ah, please. Well, you was the shit back in the day. You had that Motorola Razor. Dang.
Instead of celebrating his 5th birthday, we buried
Dang,
him.
the son was 5.
You don't have no kids, so you don't know what this feels like. And I promise I don't wish nothing but the worst for you. And I hope that you feel what we feel every day. Because it's hard. It's hard even to wake up.
I'm
knowing
sorry
that
to
they're
tell you,
not
I don't
there.
think that lady
It's
feel
hard
it.
that their older brother
'Cause
has to be without his brother and sister. And I hope every day that you realize what you took it from us.
Oh, I'm just devastated.
She's playing the star character in her own movie, and there are no co-stars.
They're looking
She's
for
just,
answers, and we're trying to help them find answers.
it's just her.
But you're not telling us the truth. You understand, but you're not telling us the truth about how much you drink.
So there's one thing I want to leave you with, Marcella, because I'm tired of being lied with. You did this. You did this. You see that kid there? You
Man,
did
he's
that.
showing her the
You did
pictures
that.
and she still is like.
You did that. And you continue to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You did this.
Is that from a Hollywood
I'm not
movie?
saying that I didn't, but I certainly don't remember. I don't recall.
That's not going to cut it.
She showed no remorse for the tragedy and even appeared in a TV interview to justify taking the lives of 2 young children after posting her $1.5 million bond and being
She
placed
posted a
under house arrest.
$1.5 million bond?
I had a seizure. I think that the same thing that my husband said that I did when I have a seizure is just go straight. And I think when I got in the car, that's what happened. I just.
She said she thinks she had a
Probably
seizure.
put my foot on the accelerator and crashed into the building. I have a perfect record.
It looked like she
I don't
crying,
have a
but not.
parking ticket. I don't have any kind of
Is that just sweat coming out of her?
DUI or
Nah, that's definitely just sweat that's coming out.
speeding ticket.
A year later, while Jaden was still in the process of healing, Mariah was able to walk again after
Tell you, man, that
numerous
man got that Pee-wee
physiotherapy
Herman.
sessions. Both had suffered punctured
Yeah, I remember
lungs,
Pee-wee
broken
Herman.
ribs, and
Yeah.
undergone countless
Pee-wee
surgeries just to get back on their feet. Mariah testified in court to the best of her ability, and this is what she said to Marcella in her impact statement.
April 20th, hungry here. I felt like I stopped breathing, as if I died inside. The medical professionals had to keep putting me back to sleep because every time I woke up, my body would go into panic. My mind could not understand what was happening, and my
Go into
body
panic?
reacted.
Nah,
I had
my
to
body
see
would go into
everything that was left inside
pure
me,
rage.
left it all together.
And they sponsored by Township. What is Township? It just sponsored by everybody.
Having to see their little shoes and coats at the front door with toys laying around my living room made everything feel more realistic. I could not look at anything.
Man.
I cried to my family to get it all out of my sight because every time
If she would have made it through
I felt like I was going to
the
school.
initial
I encountered so many
family
people,
beating,
so much paperwork and consistent appointments.
they would have to have like 3 or 4 police officers near our family just near us because we are attacking that lady in the courtroom. We wouldn't give a damn about them charges they would give us.
I could not get out of bed and go to the bathroom without help. I could not bathe myself. With most of my ribs broken on one side, my shoulder blade broken on the other, a golf ball sized hematoma right on my pubic region, and the back of my neck and
The hell? Did she write that?
in a car or sit straight up.
Because she
in a
didn't
chair without
barely could read it.
I had to break the unwelcome news to Jaden, bury my children, figure out how to even celebrate Jaden's birthday to make it positive for him, mourn Zane's birthday the day after, and face Mother's Day all in the same week. Everyone's birthdays were gloomy and quiet this year. Halloween was different. Thanksgiving felt like another day.
I feel bad for the people
Heartbreaking and just
hurt
enough
and
to
lost, but sometimes they just be killing me with stuff they be
was
saying.
the 1-year death date from this tragedy.
Oh, it was by my birthday. Shut up.
Instead, I faced another heartache by going into Alana's room
It ain't
that I
about
had
you.
not seen in a year. Her room still smells like her. Her little dollhouse was still set up the same way when she was playing with it last. We were working on her room together.
Damn, when she wrote a little short book, a little paperback book.
So on. She was so excited, and I never got to finish it with her. It took Jaden 10.5 months to regain the strength fully of walking without a wheelchair. And
Look at the lady. She's still looking like, what am I doing in this courtroom? I am a white woman in America.
Zane would have been able to hold his mommy that he kept asking for minutes before he passed away.
The lady looking like, what the hell is this lady crying for?
The other part of me is glad I wasn't
She like,
because I do not
let's get this over, let's get this done.
seeing my children like that, or my daughter smashed into a wall. The
Man.
guilt that comes with this is unbearable.
My daughter smashed into a wall. Just saying that, why y'all not diving on this lady right now?
Wondering if I could have done something more to keep them safe. But there were no windows or doors. Nobody seen her come in or expected a vehicle to fly into a building.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There is only
they did
one
not see that
person
coming.
to blame.
That,
I always had
yo,
guilt for
would have scared them so bad when that car came through.
I never dreamed in a million years that the moment we had an opportunity to finally have a family fun day, my kids would never come back home with me. My
And that's
children
crazy.
were supposed to bury me before I buried them. They had their whole life to live.
The last time something happened and their family died all at the same time, they became the Punisher. I'm telling you.
Having a clean record does not mean you're a good person. Her actions just finally caught up with her, and at the end of the day, she killed 2 of my kids. I'll never know the answers as to why she didn't stop the first time. She ran into something before coming towards the boat club. She is an evil and sick individual in my eyes.
Oh, she definitely
If
crazy.
Michigan offered the death penalty, I would highly recommend it for her. I am exhausted, mentally, emotionally, and physically with this. All I want
And
to
that's
do
the
is
mom
live
right
the
there?
way I want
Man, she
and
too
need
calm,
you
man.
for my sanity and peace. I begged and I plead for her to be sentenced to life in prison.
She's reading that too calm. I would
Marcella
be-
was found guilty of all
Yeah.
charges, which included second-degree murder, operating while intoxicated causing death, and operating while intoxicated causing serious injury. She was sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison.
25 to 50 years is what she got.
But I was involved in the
She already old.
And the only thing that I can say is, I'm so very sorry.
No amount of apology
that's
could
the
ever be
first
enough.
time she had
The
a
children were gone, and
glimmer
Marcella,
of-
a longtime member of the Swan Boat Club, left everyone involved with a memory no better than reliving a night, but also a powerful reminder that drunk driving has destroyed lives and will continue to do so unless we make a conscious effort to stop it. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
What does a lifetime warranty mean?
Man, that was crazy, y'all. All I know is she would be dead before she got sentenced. I tell you that. But want to thank y'all for going on that ride with me down Sorrow Way. We couldn't crack as many jokes on that one because, it kind of hit home. But, much love. Wonder Watson's out.